Hey guys, Jimmy here, Greg again. This one's for Keith. I want to know what type of paint I'm using for the build here on the Liberty Walk, the R35. Keith, it's the Deco Art range. Now, there's different brands. There's Folk Art and a couple of different ones that just can't remember names offhand. But this is what I use here. I have a load of these here, all different shades, colours and whatever. I got a lot of them last year. You buy 5 and you get 5 free, so works out about £25 for 10 of them. But you can't buy them £1 each in the shop called The Range. I don't know why you have it down the south of Ireland, but we have them up here and I can get them for £1 a bottle. The mixing ratio to it is the way I do it. Now I know there's guys that do it different ways, but this has always worked for me. Full bottle until the jar, any jam jar you want, and then another again, fill it with distilled water, give it a good shake and add the full contents till your jar. Now being a metallic, it'll all settle down till the bottom, so if you don't use it for a while, but a good shake and stir up, it'll mix all the metallic elements back into the paint mixture again. The Rich Espresso, the name of this paint's called. Metallic. Now it's not that close, it's not the exact match to what's on the box there, but it's what closest that I had in stock. So it is. So it didn't come out too bad. Now the instructions is calling for gloss black and that particular main colour. On the box art, you have a lot of gloss work around it, black gloss, which is the front end here, the bonnet, windscreen pillars, and then the door trim. There's a couple of splitters here. It goes on till the front of the wings, front of the bumpers, which are here. So you got two that goes on each side, one on the bottom, one on the top, same for the other side. Did paint the front flanks and back flanks off all the air rather than trying to paint it when it was on the car. Same for the most all the black work I painted off car. Then I'll hit that with a 2-pack clear lacquer. Same for the bonnet itself. I don't know why they give you 2 different types of bonnets. I'm using one it's on the box art. The other one, which is slightly different, which is here. Slightly different from the main one. So I'm using this. You get skirts, different skirts and so forth in it. The wing mirrors have to be painted and put on. But I say there's no engine with this. I don't know if there's an aftermarket kit with it or there's another kit that has an engine with it. I don't know. But rather than glossing this black, leaving the one side and then glossing this, or clearing it, should I say, sorry. I don't see the point. So I've done the 2 separate colours separate. And I'll glue it in place and then just hit it all in one uniform colour, the clear coat, and get everything all done together. Now there is a couple of wee bits and pieces has to go onto it before I give it the clear coat, like those, as I said, they're technical. They go on the bottom and then the front and back flanks goes on. So I hit them all at one time and then that's basically the body all done, all but the tassels. Now the tassel work, I think there's 2 different options on the sheet. Maybe 3, I don't know. But from what I can see here, it's going to look really nice. Let me get some light here. They're going to look really nice, popping. So the Rising Sun tassels in the black there. There's some in the white. I think they're for the back spoiler and so forth. There's some pinstriping that goes along the front of the bumper here, just here. Instead of trying to pencil it in with a fine brush or a Malto pen, gold. So it's going to really pop with all those tassels on it. I'm trying to, there you go. So it's going to look nice. So they'll be up next once I get all the body work done before I hit it with a lacquer. And we'll seal everything. 2 side skirts are done, they'll be done black. Again, they'll hit at the same time. So they actually go onto the car first before you put the base plate, or sorry, the base plate, the underbody, put that on. It's all molded in detail. It's not too bad. I've seen worse actually. some careful painting along the way will make this stand out. The interior tub, you get two different types, left hand drive and right hand drive. So I'm doing it the right hand drive obviously because I'm from Ireland. And then two dashboards, left, right, and steering wheel and so forth. Door cards are all the same basically, but you get two sets for left and right configuration. Again, there's some other stuff here. I don't think some of the stuff's used. It's called out in the instructions. Some of the parts here are all blacked out, not to be using. So I don't know about some of these. I know there's two different types of exhaust. There's one here and there's one on the other side. So obviously that's for left hand drive, right hand drive configuration. I'd imagine. I don't know. I could be wrong. You get some other splitters again, and the intercooler. But there's actually one of those in the kit. It's actually I think it's chrome. It's chrome plated. You have the seats. Again, they're red. I don't know why they're red. The back, well, full set of wheels, which is nice, and the wheels are actually pre-painted. So they are, that's the main wheel itself, and then we've got the inserts, which are a satin finish on them. But it looks to be like a carbon or a gunmetal on the back sort for the wheel itself. So they do them off before, the colour before actually insert them into the rims themselves, which is going to look nice. So it's nicely touched, separating them two different parts. What was I looking for? Yeah, some of the chrome parts. So I've got the headlights bezels, which are nicely chromed. They're not been touched at all. I just put them straight in when I come to put the lights into it. So each one there has 4 lights in each bezel. Now I'll not be using the 4 lights probably in each bezel. I'll probably only use the one for the main light and one for the indicator. Well, we'll see what comes when the time arrives. The exhaust, again, slightly different from what's in the box, or so what's on the R sprue. So it is. So again, I think you have an option there. You've got tips on the exhaust too in the bag here. There's a couple of clear parts down there as well. I think they're like the wee indicators that goes above the front here. Does above heavy mesh. Heavy mesh has to be done silver. Same for the opposite side. The intercooler, I actually thought there was an intercooler with this kit, and it was chrome. Maybe I'm mistaken. The different kit I was looking at. No. So where's that's your intercooler? I actually thought it was chrome. I was looking at a different kit. So that'll be done chrome or steel, or whatever colour it is, aluminium. And that goes in behind here. Right guys, enough rambling. As I say, it's not a bad kit from what I can see here. There's no flash or anything on it. They're reasonably well detailed. A lot of parts to them. The seats here, you only get one set of seats, but you get 2 sets of backs. You have a red set and a black set somewhere. Again, I'm going to be doing it a 2-tone. The instructions do call for a 2-tone in the interior, the red and the black. So it's the main tub there, and then you have the 2 seats. So I'll be doing the seats are red and the black, and the same for the back seats, red and black, and a flap on the floor too. Dashboard, I will be lighting the dashboard as well. And I'm considering putting under neon lights onto it. Last time I've done that was on the R35 Galsonic Nissan Skyline build. I've done that last year there for the cancer awareness build, the blue one. And on the neon lights to that. So I might do something similar to this. I might do it maybe do it red, I don't know, we'll see what comes. or I don't know. We'll see when it comes around to it. Now, that many different colours of lights are to choose from. Plus, I got another load of new SMDs in, which are very bright, and I don't know where they are offhand here. Let me see if I can find them. So bear with me. Right guys, I got the wee lights. These are ones that I only got here recently. I haven't used them in any builds just yet. So I might use them in this build here to see how they go, like through under chassis neons. Now they're like wee tubes. So they are, and they're pretty thin. So they are bright. Now it's only 4 volts going through it. And how bright that is. So I'll have to bring it down. Maybe to 2 volts, 1.5 volts maybe. Say that's only 4 volts to do it, how bright that was. So you can't dye them, you can't use transparent paint on them, and because being white you can make them any colour you want basically, as long as it's transparent paint that's over the top of them. So that's the size of them. And they're very thin, as you can see. So I ordered about 15 in them. You can get them different lengths, different sizes and so forth. So I'll probably use them in this build here, like so underneath the chassis. I would do one here, one on the other side, and maybe one to front and one to back. Then I'll have a nice wee glow on it when it's sitting on the ground. Right guys, enough rambling. So Keith, hope that satisfies your inquiry until the mix ratio and the particular paint brand, the Deco Art. Right guys, speak to you all later. Shall we sign off? Bye.